Can I get through Inazuma before my in-laws arrive? I have been working my way towards Inazuma in Genshin Impact for a long time now. And with the arrival of summertime, it means two things for me. A packed calendar and in-laws on the way. When they arrive, I won't be at my PC for at least a few weeks. And that means I only have a limited time to go through Inazuma and push out videos to my viewers. 14 days, exactly. And since I'm also working a full-time job and trying to maintain some form of social life, that leaves me with about 1 hour a day to play the Archon Quest. So for this video, I'm turning that into a challenge. Hi. My name is Chris, and welcome back to my Genshin Impact playthrough where I go through the story, lore, and characters bit by bit, giving my thoughts as we go. Today we are finally starting Inazuma, and since we're entering what is basically a new season of Genshin Impact content here on the channel, I've decided to try out something different this time around. Say hello to Camera Chris. Now, I won't be showing him off the entire playthrough, as I don't really think he adds much a lot of the time, but I will drag him out for the big moments of the Archon Quest, as many of you guys have actually asked for a bit more FaceTime in the videos. So we're trying him out today. Say hello, Camera Chris. Hopefully, I'll make it to the end of Inazuma before my in-laws arrive.
Ahem.
Who I adore, by the way. Alright, guys. Here we are, at last. It's time to say goodbye to Liyue and say hello to Inazuma. Hopefully. A nostalgic view. This is where I came in the first time, after all. Liyue Harbor is beautiful, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of sick of it at this point. Let's get the hell out of here. We start off the Inazuma Archon Quest by taking a moment to reflect with Paimon outside of Liyue Harbor. Paimon cheers us up after that whole sister incident back in the Dainslev quests.
And when the going gets tough, the tough get going, right?
He looks kind of pissed.
And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Don't mention it, partner.
We agree to head to Inazuma next, which, I mean, thank God. But not just to meet the Archon. Anime boy here desperately wants to find the god lady that we saw in the beginning, as she seems to have been the root cause of most of our sibling trouble. I need to teach her a lesson she won't forget.
Ooh, Paimon supports that idea. So, next...
Let's go to Inazuma at last! But as we know, getting into Inazuma is no easy task. What with the whole Vision Hunt decree and storm situation going on. So we decide to head into Liyue Harbor to try and ask some Inazumans for ideas. And luckily, it seems Paimon knows just the right person to ask. Autumn winds, scarlet leaves. Let's go. Been a long time since I did an Archon Quest, man. I think I finished Liyue last year, maybe. Yeah, before I went on Christmas break. Damn, it's been a journey, boys. But we're still so early yet. It's kind of crazy.
Hello.
Hello. We meet up with Atsuko, which is someone who we've apparently met before. She tells us that she might have a way to get in, but
the chance of success is incredibly small.
Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
I'm used to dealing with incredibly small things.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
She tells us her story of escaping from Inazuma's clutches, where after being thrown around by the storm, she was rescued by someone from Liyue.
Must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
I like your kimono, by the way. I can't wait to get to Weebland.
What a horrible journey!
Atsuko tells us that Inuzuma was way too restrictive for her to stick around, and so she would rather risk her life than stay any longer. That's dedication. She then name drops the Kanju Commission, a name we will hear many times across our journey.
Kanju Commission? What's that?
We learned that it's actually one of 3 commissions overseeing Inazuma, working together in what's called the Tri-Commission. The Kanju Commission is particularly troublesome for us, as they control the border, doing extreme identity checks to make sure no unwanted outsiders get in. Inazuma is a closed nation after all, enforced by what's called the Sakoko Decree. We also learned that the Kanju Commission are the ones enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree. Honestly, Atsuko makes Inazuma sound a lot like a dystopian surveillance state here.
It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this, but after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future.
Quite a different vibe from Liyue, that's for sure. Anyway, Atsuko tries to talk us out of going, but ain't no way that's gonna happen. So she name drops the Crux fleet to us. An armed fleet with a lot of experience traversing the ocean, captained by some lady named Beidou. I'm coming. Oh god.
On me.
I have to get out there somehow. Guess we just glide as far as we can. Thank God I have Barca to give me a head start, man.
Try to keep up.
So we head towards Guyun Stone Forest to find Captain Beidou. We're greeted by some not so happy fleet members. They don't seem to appreciate us just barging in here. What gives? But we eventually beat the captain herself, Beidou.
Who have we got here?
And once again, our reputation precedes us. Beidou seems to know Ningguang, who's apparently the one who's been spilling the beans about us.
Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Don't worry about her.
Hey, the name's not Floating Thing.
Besides Captain Beidou, there's also another person hanging out here.
You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but
the hell
also
are you?
of the stars.
The stars. Yes, I'm from an alternate dimension or something.
Huh? The fragrance of what now?
The dude talks a bit strangely, and he reminds us of Venti in that way most of all. His name is Kaidehara Kazuha, and he's a temporary member aboard the ship for a reason Beidou does not want to tell us. We learn about something called the Clash, which is about to go down.
The Crux Clash is a martial arts
Oh,
tournament
no.
that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents.
Tournament arc. To participate in the tournament, you both have to be a renowned fighter and also not be the owner of a vision. Interesting, but never mind all that. We need to go to Inuzuma.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Oh.
If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Oh, is it electro power for us? Hell yeah.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Why doesn't it have a master? Yeah, actually, I thought the gods bestowed visions upon the ones who needed them, right? The ones who deserved them. Is its master dead? Yes, indeed. The vision's owner is dead and the light from it has faded away, but the shell remains. And Kazuha seems to have a deep interest in seeing if it can be reawakened. It's all very fascinating, but we already have our own elemental powers. We just want to go to Inazuma, god damn it.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
Easy, yes please.
You just want him to take part in your tournament.
So I guess we got a martial arts tournament to win now. And it's not far away, just a bit inland in the Guyun Stone Forest.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
It's me, I am the answer, bro. Don't worry about it. Okay, let me predict. We're gonna win and she's gonna be like, yeah, I actually didn't expect you to win, so I don't know how to get you to Inazuma. I'm locking it in right now. That's what's gonna happen. And if I'm right, you guys owe me a sub. Okay, well, I thought we were gonna get to Inazuma a bit quicker, I will admit. But of course, it doesn't make any narrative sense that we're just able to go there, so. We need to find our way, I understand that. It's just, I wanna see the Japanese people, man. I wanna say konbanwa, arigato. All that. We decide to check out 3 of the other competitors before we sign up, and we come away not really worried at all. There's a very average dude, a narcissist, and a couple of suckers who are clearly getting conned by their so-called master into believing that they can have magic powers without a vision. Tuition fees. Dude, you're getting scammed, boys. I'm sorry. That doesn't mean that I am completely worry-free, though. But yeah, am I gonna be okay? Like, I haven't leveled up the Traveler in ages. I think he's like level 60 or something. We'll have to see. We head on over to sign up and immediately gets recognized, causing all the people we just spoke to recoil in fear. Even so, we're asked to name a few accomplishments for the application.
So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I defeated a Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, and also a dragon too. Put down Battle with Storm Terror.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion.
Look at them.
already.
They're so smug. Hell yeah. Okay, I kind of like this. I kind of like the synergy we've got with Paimon here, actually. A little plus for Paimon. We're once again told about the prize, the Masterless Vision, and asked about our interest in it. And we let everyone know that we really couldn't care less. Not true, actually. I really want to know more about visions, where they come from. Are they actually bestowed, or is it some invention? I still don't know.
Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
To avoid any misunderstandings, we decide not to use any of our elemental powers in the tournament. Even if we are visionless, it won't look that way to other people. Oh, but I want to blast that egotistic guy with a fucking rock. We head into the first round of the tournament. Here we go, lads.
Our
Level
next
50.
competitor is
Finally
seen by
level
many as the
74.
favorite.
Yeah, man. Come on now. Show me what you got.
What
Okay,
a
bye.
strange guy. Why was he so confident
After our victory, we go to see Beidou, who is incredibly happy that we are participating this time around. Kazuha was watching too, and he seems to recognize that we were holding back quite a bit during the fight.
Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise.
Yes, please. Make him good.
You fought well.
Well, thank you.
All right then.
By winning our first round, we've somehow gone straight to the semifinals, thanks to a little tinkering from Beidou behind the scenes. And Kazuha once again seems very keen on observing our fight.
Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
I'm
All right,
ready.
that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting.
So we head on into our second round, and this time we're in for a bit more trouble. It's level
the
90.
dark hole-
He might knock me out with one hit if I'm not careful, because I'm so underleveled. Oh! Yep. No. Perhaps I should go get a heal after this one. I'm not losing to fucking Wrong Chi, man. No! Boom! Wrong Chi takes his loss gracefully and admits that he didn't really have any interest in the prize. He just wanted to test himself against some other strong opponents. What a Chad. He worked for his power himself. Let's go. What a guy. W. Wrong Chi.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No.
He also lets it slip that our next opponent is apparently pretty fast and that we should watch out for him. That's enough for Paimon to get worried, and so we once again ask around the place for some clues on the fast boy. But first, we head to a statue to heal up, and on the way back, we take a moment to relax. Oh, there's just something relaxing about running around in Genshin. I don't know what it is, man. It's the vibes. Look at that. And I can't wait to see Inazuma. I can't wait. We asked the other competitors from earlier, and at this point they've all been knocked out, and one of them actually got knocked out by the other finalist we're about to face. But we don't really learn much and decide to head back to Kazuha and Beidou.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable.
Damn, that was better than last time. Kazuha seems to be very observant as he's able to describe our pattern of breathing, among other things from the match. Beidou glazes up our next opponent, and Kazuha reveals that he knows a little something.
Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
It's vital that we make it to Inazuma. Now, before my subscribers leave, man. Kazuha tells us that he was actually a wandering samurai back in Inazuma, and so he's seen his fair share of battle in his time. He hints that he might have a few tips that can give us the upper hand in the coming fight.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt.
We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
He knows everything about us.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild?
He's truly a mysterious guy, and he invites us to take a walk on the beach with him where he'll answer any and all questions we've got. On the beach, he reveals that he also knows about our ability to use multiple elements in battle. But how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you, nothing more.
He seems to have taken a very deep interest in us.
And not to mention your incredibly complex scent. Like that of some mysterious being.
Yeah, who the fuck are you, Paimon? What's your deal?
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Kazuha summoned some monsters somehow to test our real abilities in battle. And of course, we quickly dispose of them. After witnessing that, Kazuha no longer has any doubt that we'll be able to defeat our opponent. Before we head back, Paimon asks an actually good question for once.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions. But don't you already have your own?
Are you very old as
So
well?
intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements.
Sounds like he's wandered the world for a long time. Smells fishy, smells godly to me.
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters.
I would like to know too. We take this opportunity to ask Kazuha a bit about his homeland as well. And he mostly just recaps what we already know about the Vision Hunt decree. But an important detail here is that the Raiden Shogun is even willing to kill the Vision Bearers if they refuse to hand them over.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
I wonder if the final boss of Inuzuma is gonna be the Archon herself. That would be crazy.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
What? Do we think that's the Electro Archon? I don't think so.
With time, we will change, but the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her.
Or are you the villain? Look at those bags under his eyes. They look a little bit evil.
Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
It's time to get back to it. So we head back to the arena, but our opponent is nowhere to be seen. But Beidou decides to start the introductions anyhow.
The mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing
Look at that
Liyue's
smile.
traveling hero!
Wow!
Wow! Our opponent doesn't really show up though, and Kazuha gets suspicious. Righteously so, as the Masterless Vision has now disappeared from the box it was in. So we head off with Kazuha to find the thief.
I can sense the winds are coming.
Oh my god, are we gonna find where the winds meet? We run into some treasure hoarders along the way, smash them up, and keep on looking. Until eventually...
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
We had a quest marker, baby.
The wind? What are you talking about?
Yeah, turns out Pretty Boy here isn't that fast after all. Kazuha roasts the thief to an absolute crisp, and it's once again established that he has some sort of unnatural hearing, as he could apparently hear the thief from miles away.
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand.
It did not
It
activate.
appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
To no one's surprise, the thief was actually supposed to be our opponent in the finals, and he had intended to go about it honestly too. But when he saw us, he knew that he would be no match. And so, to make his dream of obtaining a vision come true, he decided to go the way of the thief instead. We agreed to let the thief go if he hands over the vision, which he does. But Kazuha has other plans.
It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Oh shit.
You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a
Holy
hot
shit.
iron.
Kazuha, you don't mess around, do you?
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
Then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Does he want to provoke us to fight? So we'll activate the vision or something? Yup, turns out that was Kazuha's intention all along.
No, do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
He has persevered to the bitter end.
Oh,
And now
yeah.
death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
But his plan doesn't seem to work, as nothing happens to the vision. Not even when we touch it does it react.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
Oh, he's so disappointed.
No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Why are you so attached to this vision?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend.
Oh,
He was once
Yes.
a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne.
uh-oh.
A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine
Damn, looks so
punishment,
cool.
while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Damn, what a cutscene. Beautiful. He just wants to treasure the memory of his old friend. Perhaps he also wants revenge on the Raiden Shogun?
But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's time we returned.
I wonder if that's the full story. If you need to talk more, I'm here to listen.
Do not let my feelings trouble you.
If you want to give me more lore, please do.
But thank you.
Byron is busy. No! God damn it! After getting that mess sorted, we head back to the tournament arena one last time. The lady of the counter tells us that Beidou is busy at the moment, but we get crowned the champion anyhow.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
Not like this. Here we go. Let's see. Will my prediction from earlier come to pass here?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh.
Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest.
I guess not.
Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time.
And with that, the prologue comes to an end. Kazuha goes off on his own, trying to reawaken the vision by journeying in Liyue. But before he leaves...
One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
I'm counting on it. Alright. That's the prologue then. Okay, I mean, that was fine. Like, I assumed that this prologue was a quest that was available sometime before people could actually go to Inazuma, just from the way the character spoke about it here at the end. So in that sense, it was fine, but I kind of wanted to be in Inazuma by now, you know? But that'll be next time. See you tomorrow. Alright, it is day 2, my dudes. Since this video will most likely be split into several parts, I just thought I'd try something new and give my thoughts on each chapter as we go through them. So now that I've had a day to marinate on the prologue, I've come to the conclusion that I don't have too much to say, honestly. The biggest takeaway is definitely Kazuha's character. I am very curious what his deal really is, and I guess we'll find out once we get into it, but yeah, he definitely seems like he knows a lot more than he lets on. Like, he seems to know a lot about Inazuma as he's wandered the land for what appears to be many years, even though he looks young. But that's nothing new in Genshin, I guess. So I'm curious if he has some kind of connection to the old world or the fall of Hanria or something like that, or if he has some godly abilities or something. I also do have a slight suspicion that he might be the main villain of the entire thing, but I guess we'll have to see. Alright, we're getting into Act 1 now, and hopefully this is the act where we actually set foot on Inazuma, but let's go see Catherine and find out, shall we? Catherine appears to have heard of our upcoming adventure in Inazuma, but unfortunately she doesn't seem to know anything about when we will be departing. Thankfully though, one of Beidou's goons show up and tell us that the ship is all ready and prepped for us.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk, Catherine. We'll miss you, but I guess we'll meet your sister? Question mark? In Inazuma?
I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
It is her. Okay, it's not her sister then. I knew it. Yes. The Immovable God and the Eternal Euthymia. What a title. Holy moly. Let's get going, boys. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So we head aboard our ship and find Beidou waiting patiently for us.
We set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Finally, man.
Anchors away!
Let's go. Here we go. There he is. I don't really trust you, bro. Damn. Yes! Oh my god, I can't wait to hear all the new music as well. I've been waiting so long, man. Oh. Oh, that was quick. Okay, well. What about the storm? I thought for sure there would be like a Kraken battle or something before we got here. On the ship. Oh, look at it. Child? Oh, wait, no. Very nice. Hello.
Ahoy there.
Ahoy. Oh, look at it.
So
We're
we
here.
finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. We finally made it, and the next video is coming soon. In fact, the reason I've decided to split these videos is so that I can be a bit more consistent with the uploads. So if all goes well, I expect the next one next week. As usual, I'd like to thank my brilliant channel members. They are Naka Panda, Roof the RL Panda, Huakali, Aiden RM4, Hula M, Huya4, and Grim23. Thank you guys so very much for supporting the channel financially. It really does help a ton. Alright guys, I'll see you for the next video in this new Inazuma season of content. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. See you next time.